Hello. Well, oh, squeeze. It is only a trip to the shops, but it could be quite an adventure because I'm going on a new bike. Well, it's not a brand new bike. And I thought you ought to have a little peek of it. I don't even know if it'll get there. That's why it could be a bit of an adventure. So a little trip to pick up some food could turn into quite an adventure. I will tell you what the bike is a little bit later on. Let's see if I can get it out of the garage without dropping it. And let's see if the old girl will start. Better lock up the garage. Okay, someone wants to have a peek inside. So, here she is. That has been stood. I don't know whether you can see it. That has been stood for nearly 20 years. And it's been quite a battle to get it so that it works. Let's see, a little tickle of the carb. Put some fuel through. Come on. Why is that not pumping through? A little bit came through. Let's see if it will start. No. Yes, it did. We have liftoff. It's going to be interesting. Oh, keep going in the wrong direction. One up. Well, I don't know whether you've guessed what it is. From the noise it's making. So, the brakes don't work very well. But the mirror does, which is good. Yeah, there's nothing on the front brake at all at the moment. Also haven't got much of an idea of speed, because I'm not sure the speedo's working all that well. There you are, up and running. Up and running, right. Try to get the brake to work. But I don't think it does work very well. Can you work out what it is? I'm revving it a bit because I'm just frightened of it stalling. I don't think it will stall. It's running alright actually. Never too sure. Never too sure what to do. I should say this little 125 next to me will hair away. Yep, thought so. Well, if I tell you the bike is older than me, and I'm 58, no indicators, wobbles round corners. Oh, it does go round corners though. Bit of a wobble, but it got there. Oh, it's so exciting. Yeah, this has been in the garage for nearly 20 years. I think possibly not 20. There's just no brake. Couldn't stop quickly on it, that is one thing. It's scary, but it's also great fun. Should I park it up to the other bikes? Oh, yes. So it is a matchless G12 650 twin, 1961. It's been in the family for several years. Probably bought late 1970s, early 1980s. I will check that. Um, yeah, and it's been stood. I had it on the road for a little while, late 1990s. It's been stood certainly since 2005. The tax disc reads 2005 on it, um, and I think it's going to be, well, it's going to be an interesting little project just to see if I can get it a little bit better. It's got an advance and retard sort of lever on it, and I think I'm getting that slightly wrong at times. That's why it didn't sound as if it was running all that smoothly. I think that's partly me, because I think the engine is actually not running too bad. Um, it has wet sumped a little bit, and or it's been stood for so long, even though we've sort of drained all the oil out and taken everything to bits, put it all back together, messed around, had to mess around with the the timing a little bit, the carburetor need cleaning out, all sorts of things needed to be done. Really grateful to a friend of mine who took it away for a few weeks and had to replace a few little parts and what have you, including relining the front brake. Unfortunately, that's not bedded in very much yet, and it could well be that wow, it could well be that the brake will get a little bit better in time. But if it doesn't, I'm going to have to try and get that fixed because it really is a bit of a nightmare. But as you can see, it's in pretty much original condition. If anyone can tell me where that seat came from, let me know, because I think it might have been an option, but most of the ones I've seen don't look like that. It is the basic standard model. It's not done loads and loads and loads of miles, I don't think. As I say, it's been resting in the garage. I will need to change the tyres because they are 20 years old, and I don't think that I would dare go very, very far on those. So that will be another thing to do. So brake, get the engine running as nicely as possible. Try and solve the oil leak if I can. But I will keep you posted and let you know how I get on. How wonderful to be able to have that back in my garage, though.